Goal tracking bridges the gap between intention and transformation. It transforms vague aspirations into measurable progress. By documenting your goals and tracking your actions, you uncover patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. For instance, someone seeking more energy might initially think they're not sleeping enough, but tracking their habits for a week could reveal that late-night screen time is the real issue. Tracking brings clarity, turning assumptions into facts and enabling adjustments rather than guesswork. Simply observing your actions fosters awareness, and awareness is the catalyst for change. Every goal we set is grounded in what we believe about ourselves. A growth mindset is the belief that skills and success come through effort, learning, and persistence. People with this mindset don't view failure as the end, but as valuable information. For example, a student who struggles with public speaking might shift their thinking from, "I'm just not good at this," to, "I'm not good at this yet." That simple word, "yet," changes everything. Progress becomes achievable, and with a supportive mindset, goals feel within reach. You can't aim for a goal you haven't clearly defined. That's why setting a clear vision is the first step in goal tracking. For example, being healthier is too broad. But if you decide you want to walk 10,000 steps daily, cook 3 meals a week and cut soda, you've given yourself a clear structure. Once your vision is defined, work backward. What steps do you need to take each week? What can you do today? Breaking down your goal into smaller, actionable steps makes it feel less daunting and more achievable. This is how big dreams turn into small, consistent wins, and that's where real progress begins. Enjoyed the video so far? If you have, hit the like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and lets me know you appreciate the content. Don't forget to check out the recommended reading in the description. Let's get back to it. Health isn't transformed by drastic changes, but by consistent small decisions. For example, a woman began her health journey by simply drinking water every morning. Over time, this habit led her to snack less, move more, and sleep better. Her significant health improvement began with just 1 glass of water. These manageable shifts are sustainable and effective. Instead of attempting a complete diet overhaul or an extreme exercise plan, focus on tracking one positive habit, like adding vegetables to a meal or walking for 10 minutes. Small, repeatable changes create momentum and lead to lasting results. Learning is a powerful tool that can lead to significant achievements, like earning a promotion. By consistently tracking what you learn, even if it's just a brief reflection, you reinforce your memory and build confidence. The key is to make learning a daily habit, as this rhythm fuels personal growth over time. Daily learning doesn't have to be time-consuming. It can be as simple as reading a page, listening to a short podcast, or reflecting on a conversation. One professional made it a habit to jot down one thing she learned at work each day. Over a year, this practice resulted in a journal filled with valuable insights. Learning is a powerful tool that can lead to significant achievements, like earning a promotion. Goals set the direction, but systems create the momentum to keep moving forward. A system is the routine or environment that supports your goal. For instance, if you want to meditate daily, placing your mat beside your bed can serve as a helpful reminder each morning. Systems simplify decision-making by reducing reliance on willpower. For example, preparing meals every Sunday can prevent impulsive eating during the week. Tracking your system, not just the goal, helps identify what truly drives progress. Over time, systems consistently outperform willpower. Reflection is essential to avoid repeating mistakes. Regular check-ins, whether weekly or monthly, allow us to pause, evaluate, and make adjustments. For instance, someone trying to run every morning but consistently oversleeping might realize that late-night scrolling is disrupting their routine. Reflection doesn't have to take long. Just ask, what worked? What didn't? What can I adjust? By reflecting regularly, we can fine-tune our approach instead of blindly pushing ahead. It's not about criticism, it's about learning. The quicker we learn, the more effectively we grow. Your inner dialogue shapes your approach to every goal. When self-talk is harsh, tracking progress can feel like a burden. But when it's kind, tracking becomes a source of strength. One client tracked her emotions with her habits and noticed she skipped workouts on anxious days. Instead of criticizing herself, she used calming techniques first, which improved her consistency. Emotional intelligence means understanding your feelings, their causes, and responding thoughtfully. Speaking to yourself with compassion, especially during tough times, builds resilience. Your self-talk isn't just background noise, it sets the tone for your journey. People often wait for motivation to strike, But real progress doesn't depend on inspiration, it depends on action. Consider brushing your teeth. You don't wait for inspiration, you do it because it's part of your routine. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. One man wanted to write a book, but struggled until he committed to writing for just 5 minutes a day. Those 5 minutes often turned into 30, and even when they didn't, the habit took hold. Tracking small daily actions builds momentum. Action leads to progress, progress fuels motivation, and that cycle keeps you moving forward. There's a fine line between staying accountable and becoming obsessed. Tracking should feel like a simple check-in, not a harsh critique. For example, a woman started tracking her meals to support her health goals, but soon found it becoming overwhelming. She decided to shift her focus to how her meals made her feel, rather than counting calories. This small change helped her stay consistent without spiraling into stress. The key is to approach tracking with curiosity and kindness, focusing on overall trends rather than perfection. Progress isn't always a straight line, and that's okay. When you track with a gentle mindset, it becomes a helpful tool, not a source of pressure. Missing a day doesn't erase your progress, but the way you interpret it can. One man had maintained a 90-day exercise streak until illness forced him to miss 3 days. He nearly gave up, but chose to see it differently. I paused because my body needed rest. That's still taking care of myself. He resumed the following week and completed the challenge. Life will inevitably disrupt your plans, but a missed day doesn't equal failure. Your recovery strategy is part of the process. Rest, reassess, and return. Goal tracking is about more than marking off tasks. It's about the person you become along the way. By consistently showing up for yourself, you build trust in your abilities and start believing in your commitments. This shift in identity is where real transformation happens. One person began tracking to get organized, but within months, they felt more confident, focused, and less reactive. They didn't just act differently, they became different. That's the true reward. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to keep showing up. Every small effort is a step toward the person you're becoming. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.